We'll see where this takes us. We can always change it up. Okay, I want to check where I'm at in the rankings. Tomorrow! It's not too late, R2. Oh my god, I'm dropping to 37. I'm almost off the top 50. Dude, Foolish played this again? I was so excited. But now it means that I'm probably going to drop because now more people are going to play it. So we gotta beat our high score. Stream doesn't end until 2 hours from now. And maybe I'll do a stream where I don't think I could though, because it's so RNG. It's like it could last an hour or it could last 72 hours to beat my high score. Already screwing up. Left my house now and took the next plane. I wouldn't make it in time for tomorrow. Well, you can still make it for Saturday. Let's go. It'll only cost you like 10K or something like that. But now I'm really happy I was able to meet you last year. I'm glad I went. So I think we'll see how it goes next year. I may not have money, but yeah, I'm gonna try and go every year just because I feel like there's a lot of people that can only go like 1 year, you know? So I'll do my best to make it to as many as I can. But things just also change a lot, so you never know. I'm not really feeling this playlist, honestly. Let's just go do... let's do... I'll have to go again, but I also have other trips on the list. Yeah, that's kind of how I am too. Like, I want to go visit my buddy out in Oregon next year. So, I don't even know if I'm going to have money for that. So, it's just kind of... We haven't listened to this one in a while. Let's do this list. So, yeah, it'll just depend on, you know, when I decide to go back to work and have money. And then, like, how much time I get off and all that good stuff. So, you never... It's unlikely, I would say, at this point, that I go do anything next year, but you never know. A year is a long time. I also would love to do like TwitchCon EU one of these years too. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but it would be awesome. Did you quit like real true? Oh, yeah, I quit my job a while ago. I don't know if I ever really talked about it really that much, but they basically forced me into being a manager again, and I didn't want to do that. So basically, like one of my bosses got fired at the end of last year, and I was already like getting a lot more responsibility just because I had been a manager. So they were like, "Oh, can you like assign this and like just do a couple things to help out?" It's like, yeah, fine, whatever. And then another one of my bosses quit, and they were like, "Hey, so you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be handling all the escalations and doing this and that." I was like, "Oh, actually, I quit too." So that's kind of what happened. Long story short. But I was like, I've been planning to quit there forever. It was just, I couldn't quit because I had such a good schedule, but eventually they were just too shitty that I was like, it's whatever. I'll just get a real job again at some point. And I had been saving money for so long because I knew this was probably going to happen when I returned to there last time. So, or like I tried to quit before when I was a manager, and then that was like a whole thing. Basically, had, I wouldn't say I had like a mental breakdown, but like I was not in a good place, and very very modest. Yeah. What's up, Larios? Time to travel the world in 5 years? Um, maybe. I've been getting a little bit of the travel bug back. Like, I'm actually excited for TwitchCon. Well, I mean, I was excited for TwitchCon, but like, more excited than nervous this time. I feel like last year I was just very nervous, and I didn't want to leave the house. Whereas this year, I'm more excited. Like, I still don't really want to leave the house, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, basically the first time, it was like right before I was like in streamer Discord and stuff. Or I think this is what kind of prompted me. But yeah, I just really hated being a manager there, so I just straight up quit. And they were like, "Well, what if you just like work part-time and don't have to manage anything?" And I'm like, "Oh." And they're like, "We'll do whatever we can to keep you." Because you just, I don't know. I just knew a lot of stuff about the systems there that were like very niche. So they kind of just, at that time it was before the economy was having as many issues as it was, and they were very accommodating, and I basically just listed my demands and they're like, "Yeah, that's fine." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should have asked for more." But yeah, so that was kind of the origin. I went to part-time 3 days a week, didn't have to manage anything, worked from home. But then, yeah, slowly over time, they just started adding more and more stuff. And then, yeah, eventually it was like, "Okay, you're just basically going to be a manager, but without the pay and without the title." And I'm like, "Well, no, I'm not going to do that." Oh, I also, yeah, like last time I had like a leave of absence as well. Like I was gone for like 3 months. And that's kind of when I was burnt out. And they say when you're burnt out, you shouldn't return to the place that you got burnt out from. But that's exactly what I did. But I figured I couldn't pass it up because I just had such a good schedule. But yeah, so that's basically like the longer version of the story. But yeah, I'm not working at the moment. I quit back in like end of June. So I've just been kind of chilling, and I'll probably just continue chilling till like next year sometime. I've thought about like going places, but then I'm like, oh, I would rather just like save or like not work longer and just stay home. But then it's also very tempting. Like I'm getting the travel bug again, so I kind of want to like go do stuff. Got some money saved. It less trouble this time. Not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some money. Like I said, I've pretty much been saving because when I went back, I was like, yeah, this is not gonna last very long. Like, there's no way they're just gonna let me work part time at this place. But they did for a long time. I mean, they still would have probably, but shit. All right, warm up game, warm up game. But yeah, obviously I don't want to blow through all of my savings because that's not going to be great. But we'll see. When I feel like it, I'll go back. Well, I'm never going to feel like it, but when I feel like I'm not completely useless at work, I'll go back to work. Not the same work, but yeah. Just been streaming a little bit more. Not this month so much, but in general. Because I just enjoy it. And yeah, I'm just gonna, I told my family, I was like, I'm gonna try being happy for a year and see like what that feels like. Like just do what makes me happy. Bet all your money on Red and repeat. Yeah, exactly. I can always just go to Vegas. I mean, that was a thought back in the day, not Vegas. Well, actually it was because my buddy was gonna move to Vegas and he was just gonna rent me the pool house or whatever. But yeah, poker was definitely kind of a consideration because I had done that before, but poker's very different these days. I don't want to like have to study and get good at it again, basically. We'll figure something out. Dream job? Yeah, I gave up on that as well. It was poker in the earlier days, and I was living that dream for a while until I wasn't. Combination of things, but yeah, I don't really have a dream job. I don't like working. It's just I don't like having to be somewhere at a certain time. Basically ever, but especially like certain days a week. Like even 3 days a week was too much. I was just like, this sucks. So yeah, I just hate working. But you know, I'll figure out something I can tolerate again at some point. Bots do all the work and give us the money. Yeah, that'd be nice. I feel like I'm not that greedy either. Like I don't really spend a ton of money. Like a lot of my friends, they're like, oh, I need like this amount of money to retire, like $3 million or something. I'm like, Jesus, like give me like 600K and I'm chilling. But I guess it depends where you live and all that too. But I just like don't really spend that much money. I just need like a small place. And yeah, a PC every few years. Don't really care about cars that much. As long as I have something that gets me around and is reliable. So yeah, I just don't really spend much money. Basically just food and but yeah, I would like money to like travel occasionally. I have some friends I would love to visit. One of them is actually in the Netherlands, aside from Mita. But I was originally supposed to go there, or he had invited us to like his 40th birthday party because he bought like a new house. And he was just going to have like a big party, but I think that fell through. But I would like to go visit him again at some point. Because I've only met him IRL once. But I talk to him like on a weekly basis. But anyways, yeah, we're just chilling today. I think I'm only going to stream like maybe 2.5 hours. Because I still have a little bit of packing to do. I did most of it. A terrible digital friend. I need to see my IRL friends in person. Oh, I'm kind of the opposite these days. I think because it was so many... basically since I moved from my hometown, I just haven't really been in the same area as my IRL friends for a long time. Like it's, you know, minimum 30-40 minutes to drive there. When I was in my hometown, it was just like, yeah, just pop on over anytime, and you know, we just hung out a lot, like every weekend pretty much. But yeah, as time has rolled on, I just don't really, I think I've just gotten used to not really seeing people as often. And I've kind of developed some hermit tendencies in good ways and bad ways. I just, you know, it's cheap to stay home. I spend a lot of money on rent. Probably less than most people, but still spend a lot of money on rent. I pay to stay at this place. I might as well use it. The fact that I live less than 10 minutes away from some IRL friends, but haven't seen them IRL in over a year as well. Yeah, I mean, me and Bright live like 10 minutes from each other, and I've seen her twice. So, and I've known her for a year. So, she is actually like probably the closest geographically to me of my friends. Like, I have nobody that lives like next to me, you know, or like across town or whatever. It's like completely different from when I grew up, when all of my friends were just in the same town, or most of them, anyways. I know, I've actually seen you almost as much as I've seen. Well, I've seen you the same amount of times that I've seen Didger. Oh, that's true. Hey, Fry. I don't think I've seen Fry that I know of, but it's possible. I have been to Madison a couple times. Or up in that area, at least. I've seen you, Monka. But yeah, I've seen R2 the same amount that I've seen Didger. And Didger lives like, I guess Didger lives kind of far. He's like a little over an hour from me. So that's a little bit of a drive, but still. Considering I live 8,000 miles from R2. But I don't know, that's just kind of how it goes. Like like I said, I just kind of gotten used to being more of a digital presence than a IRL presence. I do try to get outside and like see my family and stuff at least, but I think it also started when I lived in Thailand as well. I didn't see anybody other than the people I lived with in Thailand, but so I just got used to being digital friends with everybody. I feel like I want to not combine those quite yet. There we go. Oh, music's pretty loud. I'll turn that down a scotch. I almost just threw that off the edge. That was supposed to... That was also supposed to... There we go. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Travel most of those miles, so that's a good excuse. Yeah, that's true. You traveled like 7,000 miles. I only traveled like 1,000. Actually, how far is Vegas from Chicago? To Vegas miles. 1,700. That's actually more than I thought. I don't really have much concept of how many miles and stuff things are away. I also have 0 plans for TwitchCon too. I at least had a little bit more preparation time. Last year, I literally decided the day before. And I kind of at least peeked at the schedule, so like there's things that I'm aware of that I might go to. But I'm mostly just going to go with whatever people are doing. Take a road trip to TwitchCon? That'd be awesome. Dude, I was literally thinking like how fun it would be to like take a road trip and like live stream it, and then like extra Emily and Fan and NMP and whoever else were doing. They were literally doing that. I was like, damn, they stole my idea. They probably already had the idea way before me though. Skydiving? I've already gone skydiving twice. I'm not really looking to do it again. Like if everybody was doing it, I would probably do it again, but I don't know. I really enjoyed it the first time, and then the second time, son of a bee. The second time just felt like not that great. I was just like, I kind of like done this before. If I had enough viewers to pay for my road trip, like they do, yeah, that's true too. Like if I could make 50 grand or whatever they made during the road trip, then it's like, oh, people are going to pay me $50,000 just to like put a camera on me and yap while I drive. That sounds amazing. But I would also just do it for free probably. So watch it. Yeah, maybe next year. We'll see. I don't think I'd be able to though. My car is not in a good road trip condition, and I don't think I'll have money to like deal with that. Give 50 subs and I'll run this red light. That's my problem though, is I'd probably do it for free, or I'd probably do it for like 5 subs. One like and I do it. And then you like your own post and it's like, all right, here we go. 10 subs I ran this guy. That I might need a little bit more for. I don't know what I would do that for. Maybe like I don't know, like 500k subs. 5 subs, I remove the seatbelt. For every sub, I'll do 1 mile over the speed limit, or 1 mile per hour over the speed limit. Will gear get stopped by state trooper? Dude, what if I get like 100 subs though? That'd be 100 miles over the speed limit. I don't even think my car would go that fast. So I guess I couldn't do that. I have to cap it at like 20 or something. Because my current car probably ain't doing much more than 80 or 90 right now without falling apart. But these days I don't really ever go that fast, so it's fine. I guess I go 80 sometimes, like if I ever go on a highway, but I mean, I never break the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm just saying all this for the memes. 100 subs and I try to reach speed. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. 100 subs, I hit passenger with ejecto-ceto. Imagine installing ejector seats. That'd be like a Michael Reeves video, probably. It's like, I installed ejector seats on this car, and now I'm going to drive people around. Except they'd probably have to be in on it and like wear a parachute and stuff. I don't know. Because they'd probably die. So that seems like it might be a problem. But he's Michael Reeves. He can figure it out. He's smart, right? Sounds like a them problem. Exactly. As long as they sign a waiver. Just be like, you will probably die or get seriously injured. And nobody reads those things, so they're just going to sign it. That is a thing when you're going skydiving. You literally have like these huge documents and they just straight up tell you like, hey, you might die. It's a very real possibility. And you're just like, yeah, cool, man. I wasn't nervous the entire car ride over here. Actually, the first time, well, both times I wasn't that nervous, but I got hell like cold feet or nervous when it was my turn. Like we started ascending right into the air. And I was like starting to get like a little bit like, oh man, it's going to happen soon. This is pretty cool. But I'm starting to get like a little bit. And then like as soon as I stuck my head like out the window when we were like ready to dive out, I was like, oh no, this isn't right. I'm not supposed to be doing this. And then we just jumped. I was like, ah, just like that. And I survived the first time. The second time I died, but then I came back to life. I did a Jesus, is what they call it. Just make them sign when the plane is flying already. You're supposed to go in there. There you go. Oh man, I wanted those to combine. Oh, there's Didger. Thank you for farting. Didger, we were just talking about how R2 lives 8,000 miles from me and you live about 60, and I've seen R2 as much as I've seen you, and that makes me a little bit sad. But we'll see each other again soon. All right, we got ourselves a melon. Yep. Didger's about a little over an hour from me. And we also found out Robot Pie is in the area as well. So we started a little Chicagoland group chat. I could actually probably just add you to it, honestly, if you wanted to meet up. We were going to go to a museum in Chicago, so I guess that's a little bit far for you, but you'd be more than welcome to join. We were going to go during a weekday, though, because we all don't like have jobs or like traditional jobs. But we could figure something out. We could do like a big old meetup early. Actually, give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Just checking something real quick. Yeah, Larios is only 30 hours away. That's why I said, like, traditional jobs, did you? I know it's a real job. Insane how there's so many of us. Yeah, I agree. Like, I didn't think anybody was living around here. Dude, when I found out Bright lived like 10 minutes from me, that blew my mind. We just kept talking and like narrowing down the. I'm like, wait a minute. You said that you live between here and there. I live between here and there. And then when I said the town name, she was like, shut up. I live 10 minutes from you in the next town over. And 6 months later, we finally met in person. So wondering if there's a chat member close by to where I am. I would imagine so. Larias, are you going to come up for like a day or anything for TwitchCon? I didn't really talk to you about it. You tricked Eskimo and Shade to think you're from Pittsburgh? Yeah, 10 minutes away is easier to pull off, for sure. But it was like, we lived 10 minutes away and kept saying that we should meet up. And then we just never did for so long. But we finally did. Also, I mean, winter is just hard to meet up. So that was the big thing. Like, by the time we were actually like good enough friends to want to meet up, because, you know, like, you're a little bit weary of people when you first meet them on the internet. But by the time we were like, okay, he seems like not insane, or like not like a serial killer or whatever, you know, it was already like winter. And then I was like, I don't want to go out during the winter. That's crazy. There's snow out there. Wish you could, but have something to tend to. Ah, damn. That's all right. What if I told you I lived abroad with a friend for a year and we met another person in the plane that turned out to be our roommate, both previously booked, and also lived 10 minutes away? Oh, wow. That's okay. You can essay during Fruit Mountain. I'm literally just hanging out today because, I don't know, I just want to do like one more stream and get hyped for TwitchCon. Take a little break from like packing and doing everything. I'm actually mostly packed, but still have a couple little things I need to do. Leaving back. I leave, my flight is on Tuesday, so I'll be there all of Monday. As crazy as I was in the city, Bright Liz, for a job once. Oh, nice. I think she mentioned, yeah, you used to like have to go down this way once in a while or something, and she would meet up. Or try to or something. Oh, that save. Let's put this here. We really need a peach. We're betting on the peach, and of course we got an apple. This could still work. Eh. Sweetest, sweetest peaches. I think we go double strawberry here and risk it. It's not much of a risk, really, but... Okay, then we can go up there with that. We can go here with that. Get some more peaches. Or pears. Hey, Philly. Yeah, that falls back that way. Perfect. Does this work? Eh. Oh, it works, baby. It fucking works, baby. Clean as hell. We're back, baby. The Fruit King has returned with all the strawberries. You got the duck sound stuck in your head? Oops. I still remember a certain somebody saying that at karaoke in Vegas, and it was a lot of fun. Got any grapes? Sweetest peaches. Bum ba dum ba da. But yeah, this will probably be... There's like a high chance I get sick at TwitchCon, so I don't know if I'll stream like right away when I get back. But maybe, who knows, maybe I just don't get sick this time. That'd be fun. I thought about just wearing a mask, but then, I don't know, I just don't really feel like it a lot of the time. I actually don't mind wearing a mask most of the time, it just... I don't know. Coughing in Mike ASMR. Yeah, you guys remember that from last year. I still remember I had like a horrendous cough and I was playing Don't Scream, the game where like you couldn't make any noises or you just die. So I had to like keep pausing the game to like cough. I think that's the only game I've successfully beat and refunded. Because I beat it with it like within like 45 minutes or something. And I was like, this game's alright. But I'm never playing it again, so then I just refunded it. So that was very nice of them. Very demure of them. Also, I thought about I almost launched Plucky Squire last night just to like try and catch up a little bit to where I was. But then I was like, I'll just like replay it another time. That way I'll at least kind of remember how to play it. But then I'm kind of torn. I might just be like, whatever, I'll just watch a playthrough of it. Hey, thanks, Space. Hope you've been well. Miss you, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like torn with Plucky Squire because I really like the game. But I don't know. I just didn't have it in me last night to be like, man, I have to like go get like all the same money again and all like the little secrets. I was like, I don't want to start from square one again. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play it again at some point, but at least it was free, so that was good. Well, free with the subscription service. I didn't lose money on it, I guess. And it was a really good like 5 hours. It's free if you pay. Yeah, it's free if you pay for it. Me and my brother used to always make that joke. Be like, oh man, I got this, like whenever somebody was like, oh man, that's an awesome shirt. He would just be like, oh man, it was great. They were just like giving it out for free. Yeah, all you had to do was just like pay money at the register and it was yours. Or I don't know how he phrased it like in a funny way. He's like, yeah, it was just free in exchange for money. And then it's like the people that weren't really paying attention were like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it was free. There we go. Got ourselves a watermelon. One night as I close my eyes, came to me with the sweetest smile. That's what they call me. You gotta let me fly. Hey, what's up, Ahoy? I shall see you tomorrow, sir. Or Saturday, or whenever we meet up. Probably tomorrow, I would imagine. Ah. Are you there already, or are you, like, flying? Yeah, you're flying, or yeah, you're there? Or yeah, and you don't want to reveal too much information, because that's smart. I've already leaked, I've just been talking about my hotel room passcode, uh, my flight numbers, everybody can just track my exact location. Oh, you're already there. Nice. But yeah, I'll be there like tomorrow afternoon. plan is to drop my bags off somewhere and probably just head to the convention, I guess. Meet up with Steph and whoever is, Oh, you got there Tuesday. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to meet up with Steph and that group, and then, Gear posted a picture so we know his face and outfit, yeah. Oh man, that's not what I wanted to do. That kind of worked. Oh boy, this is a potential problem. What if we... Okay, okay. But yeah, I should be there like tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully I can meet up at least for dinner with everybody. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the convention, and then I'll have to like come back, check into my hotel, then hopefully I'll grab dinner with people and kick things off. Even though everybody's already kind of kicked things off, but kick things off for me, you know? Because, you know, nothing else matters but me. But you guys already know that. I feel like there's just some random people in here that are going to think I'm like super serious and conceited or something. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. And Bob's your uncle. Oh boy. This works. We'll do that. Ah! Oh, strawberry, why? No, how could you betray me? Look at that, it all combined. It all combined.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That was a good run. Got like a little bit messy, but I mean, look at that. It's a clean plate now. All combined. That's gonna be at least like a solid 12K run. We go again. Ahoy, are you doing any like streamer meetups or like standing or like doing, is there any like sessions or whatever you call them that like you're looking forward to or like a must see? So I personally don't really have too many like must sees, but there's definitely some that I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind going to that. Like the cuties, the table or whatever. Seems like it will probably be fun. Twitch Rivals was actually more fun than I thought it would be last year, so I think I might check that out again. I think this year I want to focus on meeting friends next year. That's kind of how I am, yeah. Last year I didn't even really have enough time to plan anything. This year I was just kind of like, I mean, I'm there to like see friends, and then like if people are busy or don't want to hang out with me or whatever, I kind of have like some things I could go do and like pretend that I have friends or something. Or like I was saying like a while ago, I feel like it's just an easier place, not necessarily like make friends, but just like make small talk with people. Like if you see they're wearing some streamer merch or whatever, it's just like, oh hey, I'm a big fan of Iron Mouse as well, or Saikuno or whatever, and then we can talk about streams, and then go our separate ways. Whereas, otherwise I'm like, oh hey, I'm a big fan of Best Buy as well. They're like, oh, I just work there. And I'm like, oh, I know R2 is like a huge Best Buy fan. He spent so much time there last year. That's still like the funniest story to me too. Just because I can just see R2 like explaining to them, it's like, I am here. I ordered this online, said it would be ready, and I am here and I am present. I could just go to the rack right now and grab it, but I was trying to save myself some time, and now you're telling me that I can't go do that because I already paid for it and it's just not ready. But it's literally like right over there. It kind of reminds me of that all right, I got to find it now. Where Dennis from It's Always Sunny is trying to pay for coffee. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Let me get the browser added for audio. Audio. Browser. Desktop. Yeah, it like reminds me of like this scene. I don't know. It just reminded me of that scene because I could just see R2 just being like, "Wait, it's right there. We can just work this out." But I think that's eventually what happened. Is he like talked to somebody else, and then they just got it done for him. Anyways, back to throwing fruit. Tell where my head was at when you found me. That's how I always feel whenever I like check out today too. That's been like that for a while though, where it's just like, oh, well, what's your zip code? What's your email? Like I went to Kohl's the other day to get I remember one time at Kohl's. Okay, I have like 8 stories in my mind now, but I went to Kohl's the other day and it was just like it just reminds me every time of the one time I went to Kohl's when they were just very aggressive about like trying to get me a credit card and like all this other stuff. And they're like, don't you want to save money? Do you not like money? And I was like, that's pretty much holding in all of my rage. I was like, no, I just don't want your fucking credit card. I want to sign up for a credit card after every purchase. It's a $50 purchase. I don't need a credit card for that. And maybe you think that's too snobby, like, oh man, the guy's got $50. He must be rich. But no, I just don't want to sign up for a goddamn credit card. And then I eventually did kind of freak out a little bit. And then the person I was with had to apologize on my behalf, but I was like, don't apologize. They're being fucking dicks. Because like they just like wouldn't let me leave. They wouldn't let me check out. I'm like, just give me the product. I have cash. You have the product. This is a very simple exchange. Anyways, yeah. Shopping is fun. Love it so much. But now it's not just shopping. It's literally like just getting a tea or something. It's like, oh, you got to do it through the app. It's like, no, I do not. This is not, we're not making this a thing. When I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. Oh, let me let's see. I like when websites have pop-ups like, do you want this promo code? Yes, I love saving money. Or, no, I'm dumb and throw away money. Yeah, it's like, what do you mean you don't want to save money? It's like, I like money. I just don't want to sell my information to you. It's like, oh, just enter in your email and your phone number. We won't spam your phone nonstop for days. Or sell it to some other person, third party, that's going to use it to advertise to you. But you could save $7 on this purchase. What the hell can you even do with $7 these days, you know? I don't even think you can eat for that. I'm trying to think of the last meal I had, like, going out anyways. Obviously, I've cooked for that much, but I don't think I've had a meal under $9 for... Actually, it's just enough for a Twitch sub, unless you're on mobile. They at least kind of addressed some of the issues with the terrible update they had. It's still shit, but like, it's better now. My biggest complaints with it were you couldn't sort by viewers, and also like you couldn't really have it in the background while you're browsing with stuff, which is also kind of the case like while I was browsing for other like Twitch channels or whatever. I feel like this is how they update stuff now. Yeah, they just roll it out and it people just deal with it. That's how it was at my job too, and it was so frustrating. Except they never improved things. They just were like, yeah, deal with it. That's how it is now. Then you fix minor issues, says it's better. It's kind of how it is. They also fixed... Oh, they put the... I liked seeing the title when I was browsing because I like to see like what the hell they were doing before I have to like click on it. So now they have the title in there and you can sort by viewers. So it's like not as atrocious. It's better than their TV app, which I've had the pleasure of working with the last bit of time. I actually got the TV app because of the mobile. Maybe that was their plan. They wanted more people to use the TV app. So they're like, let's make a terrible mobile update. And then people will have to download the TV app. And yeah, that one is really bad. I mean, you can browse and stuff easily, but it just like bugs out super easy. It's just not very well optimized. Like I have to, it like froze my TV like 2 days ago. I had to like almost do a whole factory reset. Not actually a factory reset, but I had to like restart my TV and all that jazz. This is, we really need these peaches to touch. Or pears, sorry. Okay, that works. This is not looking too good. Got a new TV a couple months ago. This new one has the Twitch app I used once. Yeah, I had to download it. I mean, it works for like a day and then it like just bugs out. Or I have to like keep shutting it down so it'll work again. This is looking real bad, guys. Got so many blueberries just scattered around. Yo, what's up, Cub? And then that's separated by that, which really stinks. I don't know if this is savable. It might be. Oh yeah, just roll that way. Eh, eh. Oh! Other TV was 10 years old. It would struggle with any. Yeah. Mine's still doing all right. I just got a new one. Like, I guess that was like 3 years ago. So it's still got a couple years left, probably, maybe. I'm running low on serotonin. Cub, hope you've been well. Bum, 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 bum. Na, 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 na. What am I gonna eat tonight? Okay. I was just trying to think of like something that is not going to, you know, do stuff to my bowels because, so like pizza and stuff is out of the question. Because, you know, I got a plane ride tomorrow. I don't want to have to like poop all the time. Thinking like maybe a burgie, but I don't know. Sometimes that can even be a bit upsetting. I mean, I'm not gonna have a salad. What am I, some sort of healthy person? That sounds terrible. Del San Diego sounds like a great book or movie. Maybe it'll be like my Twitch stream title. You were supposed to combine. There we go. Man, so Foolish was playing this the other day, and people were talking about like Fruit Mountain in his Discord. And I was like, I'm actually number 34 in the world. And nobody commented, so I was like, oh. I guess I'm not that cool. I thought Fruit Mountain would make me famous, but actually I don't want to be famous. But I mean, you know, I thought it would like give me clout. But yeah, it was just a sad swing. Thanks, Cub. But yeah, I thought like, oh yeah, I'm like number 34 in the world. It was really nice to see him. And nobody commented. I was like, oh man, I thought like people would think I'm cool and then we could be friends. Think you're hot? Oh, I think you're hot. Oh, my shirts came in too. Speaking of like getting fatter. Well, or looks or whatever. Because I've been getting fatter and I like needed like bigger shirts. But my shirts arrived, so I'll have new shirts for TwitchCon that actually fit me. I mean, my other ones still kind of fit me, but they were like a little bit tight. Guess you were kind of foolish. I see what you did there. Nice to R2. Yeah, I don't really talk in that Discord, so it makes sense. I literally just, I'm in that Discord to see like when he's going live. Because you know how people are like little detectives and they're like, oh, somebody said this, so he's probably going to go live at this time. And then I can kind of like plan my day a little bit. Or more just to see like what he's doing. Because if he's just playing Valo, then I'm like, eh. Not interested. Yeah, I think really the only Discord I've really made friends in still is Crystals. Or like, you know, through those Discords. And Corrupt, I guess. That's true. I didn't think about that. But all the other Discords, I mean, I don't say a whole lot, but anytime I've tried, it's just been like, oh, I don't think I have enough rep. But I'm okay with that. I don't need a whole lot of friends. I'm good with you guys. You guys are my friends, right? Right? I do still remember like making that realization, or like, you know, when I was considered like, you know, okay, we're actually friends. I think when we were in the early days, like when I first started playing Forza with everybody, I was talking about friends or something, and then like Mita or somebody was like, yeah, but we're your friends. I was like, wait, you guys are my friends. Whoa. And then I had like a feel strong man moment. It's like, I did it. I made friends. And I still feel like that pretty much all the time. I'm like, man, this is awesome. How did this happen? And then I get to meet everybody at like TwitchCon and find out that like some people live close by, and then we can meet up, and I don't know. It's a cool thing. Feel strong, man. Oh, hey, Mita. I'm gonna say you're amazing. No, you are. But enjoy your lark, and thanks for hanging. TwitchCon EU next year. Let's try and go for it. I'll do my best. But I was just talking about earlier how money might be an issue. But honestly, if enough people are like into it, I'd make it work. Something special about it. There really is, Didger. I feel like so I was talking about earlier how I worked for Don't bankrupt yourself for it. Oh, I won't bankrupt for myself. It's more just like, you know, so I'm not working at the moment and I have money saved up to like not work for a while. So it's more like if I went to EU, I would probably have to get a job like 3 months sooner than I was originally planning to, but I'd tank that for the team. But yeah, like as I was saying earlier, when I took that time off originally from work and was like kind of just having a lot of issues, crystals I went into like a lot of discords just looking for pretty much just Valo people, like because that was the only game I was really playing that I was multiplayer. But I went into like a lot of discords just trying to like make friends basically. And crystals was the first one that I actually felt like I kind of was like just nice and was like wholesome and like I kind of fit in a little bit. Yeah, and I went into like several other discords and just, I don't know, never really got much traction going, I guess. Didger can buy everyone tickets. Yeah, get that Holy Hands money, Didger. And you can fly us all out. But no, like seriously, if enough people go, I think I would probably be able to talk myself into going. Kind of honored to be a mod for her. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I love it there. Or here or there, I don't know. The community. And like I was even like several months ago, I think I told this story, but like I'm so used to like Crystal's community and just how nice it is and like how we all encourage each other for streaming. Without like anybody being like too like, oh, like like people don't really self-promote, but people promote for you, and there is like, you know, it's like that sort of attitude. So I'm just used to like that sort of community. And then I remember I was following a Valheim server, leaving in a Honda Fit. Don't know when I'll be back again. Hey, what's up, Sechi? Have a safe drive, man, if you're driving today. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, so that other streamer was like a Valheim streamer. And I told this story a long time ago when it happened, but they would like, they were doing a new Valheim server, and I was like, oh, I love Valheim. Maybe I'll try to make like new friends. And I was like, I just simply asked a question. I was like, what's like the rules as far as like streaming it or whatever? And they deleted my comment and then like edited their post to be like, nobody can stream it. No self-promoting. Using the community like that is blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I kind of get it, but I wasn't even trying to self-promote. I was literally just asking a question. Like, oh, like, what are, like, the guidelines? And I was like, okay. And, like, it was such an aggressive response that I was just like, all right, well, leaving this Discord, unfollowing you, not watching your streams anymore, because this community just seems ass. It's just like... She was not a very good cult follower. That's why I like Crystal. She's the best cult follower by far. Or not cult follower, cult leader, sorry. Such a lame way to say. Yeah, it's so like messed up. It's just like, what the fuck? Is that the same Discord that didn't allow outside? Yeah, that was the same one. Because I tried to like do an emote and I couldn't find it. I was like, why can I not find this emote? And then like I could only use her emotes. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why am I even here? Paying for Nitro, I'm using exactly. So yeah, after that I was like, oh, this person just seems like very self-serving and like doesn't want anybody else to succeed. And not that I'm even trying to succeed. I was just like, I don't know. I was getting really weird vibes. So I just left. Like, I definitely get there's, you know, people that come in and are really weird or try to, like, self-promote, but, like, it just, I don't know. And I had been there for, like, a year and, like, posted. Like, I wasn't very active, but I was, you know, familiar enough to where I had posted a few times. Like, not self-promoting at all, just, like, my Valheim pics and stuff. It is so fucking weird. But yeah, I mean, you know, if that's how they want to run things, that's their prerogative, I guess. But then, yeah, you just come to Crystals and it's just so nice. Yep, Twitch TV.do one of the best streamers alive. Dead or alive, really. Wait, just alive. That sounds weird. Yeah, Mita, when are you streaming again? You were the first person I ever followed in Trot. I think I remember going through the lore not too long ago. Neither alive or dead, I am merely wood. Talking about wood. Thick, long, vibrating wood. Huh? But yeah, I remember trying to check, like I was doing the followage in everybody's channel. This was a while back, but yeah, I think I had, something went wrong. Ooh. Yeah, I think I had followed Mita because I think we were playing golf or something together. And then I followed Steph, Yin, T, May, like all, I don't know, I just kind of started going down the list. And then eventually I just started following everybody. Blame Didger, blame me. Yeah, it's because Didger doesn't stream enough. Been following 1 year, 2 months, and 15 days. That's probably as long as I've been streaming. I followed you on your birthday. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Because I think Crystal rated you on your birthday 1 year. And maybe that's why. Yeah, probably. If I'm remembering correctly. I was like, oh, I didn't know like other people in like chat streamed or whatever. I'll give this guy a follow. He seems cool. And then like later that week, I think we were playing golf or something with Steph. I was like, oh, Steph is streaming? I'll give him a follow as well. And then I just snowballed from there. Two months, 25 days, 22. Ooh, you've been following 2 hours longer than Larios. I never thought I would stream. But you bastards keep showing up, so I keep streaming. Really chill streamer? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I never like never rage. I'm very demure. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I set that up a little too much. I'm mostly using demure as a meme now. Well, I think everybody is. But it was like some TikTok or something. Somebody was like, "Oh yes, I'm very cool, very demure," and like apparently nobody knew what demure meant, or had never heard it used before. And everybody thinks it's like a funny word or something. I don't really know all the lore behind it, but yeah, that's the edited version, which is honestly kind of funnier because it just bleeps out at like half the thing. For context, I was on that boss for like an hour and 40 minutes and losing my goddamn mind. And then I finally beat it, and well, that's the results. So here I never saw. I mean, I had some raging in Fruit Mountain as well back in the day. I haven't raged in Fruit Mountain in quite some time. I think ever since I got like that top score, I was just like, all right, I'm fine now. I don't care what happens. Oh yeah, I followed Diger a long time ago as well. You beat Ouija? Is he okay? But yeah, I raged at Black Myth Wukong a few times. It was really just that first day. I think that boss specifically kind of broke me a little bit. But overall, I feel like I'm a pretty chill dude. You know, get a little rage out here and there, but that's healthy. You don't want to keep all that in, right? Right, guys? I'm healthy. It's healthy to just yell at people and scream. This is bad. I have a thing right here that's just not very good. Probably react the same. Yeah. I was just, that boss, man. And then I would watch everybody just one-shot it over and over for like the next 2 days. I was like, why are people not struggling with this boss? But there's a couple people that struggled at that boss. Okay, maybe we can salvage this now. Yeah, we can just push that over. But I'm notorious about fucking my body. Oh, about my fucking potty mouth. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I said that reverse, and then I realized what I said. It's like, how do you fuck your potty mouth? Nah, there's nothing wrong with a little rage. I just don't do it very often, so I think it was very surprising. Well, I don't know. I guess I do it somewhat often, but my default is very chill and demure. Yeah, I think Philly turned me onto that emote. Wish you guys could have seen me in the heyday, webcam RPing and Space Boy mod. Yeah, I think I missed that era. Bring it back. I demand. I'll rage. I'll do it. All right, bank shot off of here. Kobe. Boom. I don't think there's ever got me a game to curse. Oh yeah, Pico Park. I remember those days. I was actually mildly upset last time because I think we were planning to play Pico Park with like Crit, Steph, and a bunch of people, And then I was like out of town because I was visiting my stupid aunt or something. Well, actually, she's really cool, but still. But that's when like everybody started, like Crystal and everybody were playing Pico Park, and I just had to like watch from my couch or from my aunt's couch. I was like, oh man, but he's having fun without me. I'm never going outside again. You had to turn off your mic. My stupid cool aunt. Speaking of, I should probably talk to her at some point. I didn't. Usually we go do like a pool party or something at her place, but that didn't happen this year, so I don't know what happened. Probably because I told her that I'm never going outside again. Yeah, you can be my date, did you? I left team, but holy fuck, she was something else. Maybe she found, yeah, maybe she found out about Pico Park. Now she's, maybe she's just like streaming and stuff now. Like that, because, my uncle's retired now. She's retired now. Maybe they're just like, oh, maybe we'll just be streamers. This internet thing is really something. We should give it a try. Might be around for a little while. I think we're gonna have to do something crazy here. Could really use another apple. Thank you. Oh, what time is it? I should keep an eye on that. Okay, I still got a little bit of time. But that was also the weekend I realized, or I had another realization that I stopped being upset about it because I was like, you know what? There's just always something happening, and I love that. Here, you know the internet? What's the mirror? Why do people keep talking girls in cups so good? I do remember maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. I have like one set of like an uncle and aunt who are like very not very tech savvy, and they like just and they're like kind of from the south, so they you know, have an accent or whatever. Like, oh yeah, he's really gotten good at that computer. He's been like burning them CDs. I'm like, wow, good for you. You've caught up to like 1997. Just wait till I find out about MP3s. Woo, we did it. Whoa, this is a good run. You mean you can put even more music on a CD if you put it as an MP3? I can download LimeWire. And then I'll have to fix their computer. Or I'll get a call like, hey, Gear, you know about computers, right? Why is everything on my screen naked ladies? My mouse looked like it's a butthole opening up and out, closing. Wait, this isn't the real Pirates of the Caribbean? This... You know what? This is better. Hey, Zadar. Ordered a CD from a band I really like and forgot that I don't have a CD drive, so I... Oops. I still remember being like a young man in my room. I got a PC, like a hand-me-down one, and I thought, man, it's going to be so cool when I can one day put like a DVD-ROM in my PC so that I could just watch movies in my room. Like that was like peak life for me at that time. And now look at us. Vinyl records come back before they got to CDs, so if they wait long enough, they'll be up to date somehow. Yeah, that's true. Although I think vinyl is actually like good sounding though, whereas CDs was like okay-ish, but I think there's like a certain sound or something that people like about vinyl. I don't know too much about it, but the internet spoiled us. Oh, it definitely does. That's why I continually am just like blown away. Like sometimes I'll just be like, man, we're all just like chilling here, playing games together across the world. Like 12-year-old me would have been like absolutely blown away by that. But now it's just like, wow, this game doesn't even have crossplay. What the fuck? It's like, oh god, I have like 50 ping? Ew. But yeah, I often think about that. It's really cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You no longer have to stay friends with everybody from your hometown. Which was great for me, because my friends from my hometown are kind of shit. Well, they're not shit, they're just, we just don't have anything in common. Some of them actually were shit, though. And I just stopped being friends with them. Remember when I had to explain to my mom I had good friends of whom I don't know their faces? No, yeah, I know. That's how I was. I was talking to Steph about this on during ATS, but yeah, during poker, it was like my family could not believe that I was going to Vegas to like meet people on the internet. They thought I was gonna like get murdered or something. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Like even I was like, I had to say pretty sure because I still didn't know, but. Like, aren't they going to like beat you up and steal all your money? I'm like, I mean, they kind of do that already online. You don't trust Ouija? Dude, is Ouija going to TwitchCon or was that whole thing a debate? I don't understand what's happening there. He like posted a picture that he was going. Oh, no? Okay. Or he's going to like Singapore or something. I don't know. I didn't think he was, but then all of a sudden he like posted pictures that he was traveling and he's like, I'll see everybody soon. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? I was also a little bit elevated last night, so I couldn't really put everything together in my head. I think I want that to combine first, so let's put this here. This here. Oh. There we go. Good save. That's why we're number 37 in the world. What you wanna be, take you where you wanna be. That he had to use the plane instead of just flying is baffling. Yeah, I think he gets tired if he has to fly too far. So he just uses planes. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if he's going to like the F1 race, or maybe he's just connecting through Singapore or something. But he like posted a photo of like the Singapore airport or something. I was like, oh. Mita doesn't know. I don't know either. I'll probably miss this F1 race as well this weekend, unfortunately. He's driving in the race. Damn. I guess he took Top's spot. Going to TwitchCon, shut up. Wait, what did I say? Oh, about missing the F1 race. Yeah. Well, because it's going to be like 4 a.m. If it was going to be at like 8 a.m. or something, then I was thinking I would just like watch on my phone or whatever. 5 a.m. Well, yeah. Basically, middle of the night. But that's okay. I'll just catch highlights again. It's not as fun, though. I like hanging out with you guys in the chat. Or in the Discord or whatever. Says he's part of chat, but he sleeps. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm a fake trotter. Sumo would be kind of fun to watch. I don't know too much about it, though. Typing as it charges. I've been able to see it. I'd rather go to TwitchCon and miss F1 than stay at home. And yeah. I was just thinking, like, you know, it's something that I'm going to miss. That I enjoy doing, but I'll be okay. This is getting a little bit... I don't know if this is going to be okay. This seems... Everything's very awkward right now on this plate. Chat Sumo Wrestling Day? I mean, we could play sumo in like there's like game modes that are sumo. Like push each other. One of my favorite game modes in GTA Online was the sumo. I remember playing that like endlessly with one of my friends. I'm gonna lurk for now. Remember, you all appreciate it and loved. I'm very happy. Yeah, same goes for you, Mita. Thanks for hanging out and really appreciate you. And hopefully we get to meet one day. That'd be awesome. We will meet one day. We'll manifest it. So... really need this to, like... come together over here. I just want to knock these together just a little bit. But now all these are not knocking together. Everybody knock together. Knock, knock. There you go. Thank you, Fruit. You've been very cooperative. There we go. Oh, I think, okay, this playlist is ended. So it is on... Actually, most of the stuff coming up, I'm on board with, so we'll keep this playlist going. I also need to stop in roughly 30 minutes. I don't have like a hard set time, but I need to do packing and I need to relax a bit before, you know, I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. You just roll on over that way, why don't you? All right, let's do this. Bada bing, damn. Okay, that's, this is, doable, but difficult. Well, that was just a throw, both literally and figuratively. I don't know what possessed me to do that. Damn, that was 16k too. I don't know why I take such risks sometimes. That was actually like a really good run. That was my numbers. That was my sixth best run, and I just fucking threw. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to pause, get another drink, and then we'll run it back. Oh, I have this as green. Let me change this back to normal. Not saying green's not normal. If you want to be green, you can be green, but it just, you know, normally I have it this because it just stands out a little bit more. Okay, I'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, that was so fast. Okay. One more run. And then we gots to go. Fucking love this song. This might be like top 10 all time for me. It just gives me the good feels. And in case somebody's randomly watching the VOD, it's Punching in a Dream, Naked and Famous. I don't ever wanna be here. Probably nobody watches the VOD except me whenever I just want to like relive something, but this is for you, Future Gear. When you're like, what the hell song was it? I want to know what I said was the top 10 song of all time. Now I'll know. And then I'll be like, wait, that's not a good song. Or maybe I'll be like, no, that is the #1 song. Who knows? I might be 75 when I'm watching this. In a retirement home with the rest of chat. Like, oh, remember when we played Fruit Mountain? I'm actually mildly upset now. That was like a really good run and I just kind of didn't really realize it. Never know what you got till it's gone. The Murloc's Queen Pinky? Let me check it out. Quick switch up. Spotify, where's Spotify at? Spotify. Murloc's Queen Pinky. Alright, if it's not good, you're gonna get banned. Just kidding. My favorite music genre? It's hard to say right now. It used to be EDM for a really long time. I'd say it's probably like indie pop now. But it just kind of varies depending on the day. I've been really into more like, not necessarily synthwave, but like... I don't know. This seems nice and chill. Like this sort of stuff I like. It's just very kind of vibey, I guess. Oh god, it's a little bit loud. Yeah, I might add this to the rotation. I like this one. Good job, Didger. You're not getting banned. R2 actually gave me some music when I was playing Valheim back in the day, too. I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty good. Because I think I was listening to Flogging Molly or something, and he was like, oh, you should listen to this. I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, this is like pretty good. But then I forgot to like save it. Suno song. Suno.com. Wait, what is this? One Gear Go by. Wait, what? Is this like an AI song or something that you just made? Let me turn on my browser source real quick. Wait, let's finish Digison first. Sorry. All right, I am how do I like this song? Add to like songs. There we go. My nipple's really wobbling. All right, thank you for that, Didger. All right, let me. A little bit scared. I don't know what this is. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. This is loud as hell though. All right. Oh, it is like an AI generated. Oh, that's how I turn it down. There we go. Synth driven indie pop. Why is it so good though? Can this be my new theme song? How do I like download it? Create, share. Oh, yeah, if you want to, that'd be cool. Because I don't think I'm going to be coming back to this site anytime soon. Okay, back to the original playlist that I was listening to. Actually, let's listen, you know, since Mita just left, let's listen to Mita's song. Thank you, Larios. Appreciate it. That was kind of cool. I've given up on Fruit Mountain. I'm just looking for music now. Where is my dance emote? What the hell? There it goes. This is another song that doesn't make sense that it's this good. Like why do they sound so good? And then you listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh, that's something. Get with some wet ass pussy and a mop. Everything you got. Wop wop. This house, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Alright, this is my meme song playlist, and I just put it on shuffle, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah. Look at that combo. Turn me on. Like what I see. Bounce that thing like a trampoline. Girl, it's your song. Make it go trampoline. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, it's not really synthwave, but like, I don't know, like, After Dark, Mr. Kitty. What's the other song that I have that's like that? Like, I've been listening to a lot of that type of music lately, but I just like basically play a couple different songs on radio, so I don't actually know that many names of songs. Oh, Fantasy by Die, DYE. That's like a really good one. So yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of whatever I'm in the mood for lately. It's awesome. No, you're a freak. Go trampoline. It's your birthday. Just for your cakes. That thing like it's your birthday. Don't be shy. I don't think I'm gonna get. Oh, I guess I could throw it this way. There we go. Let's start building this. Ooh, ooh. Oh! That was the Matrix right there. Holy shit, did you see that? Oh boy. We're gonna get a combo. Maybe. Just fucking touch! I don't understand. You're right there, just touch, man. You know you want to. This is crazy. Feels rain, man. Can I turn this up? The chorus will probably be loud. Turning on Lord of the Rings, there you go. Dude, I don't know how to get these to touch, bruv. Maybe we just do something crazy? Fuck. How is this gonna... Like, these just aren't moving. Okay, there's a lot of jiggling. No! No! It's not gonna go together. Fucking... The pair's not gonna go. Dude, I have the volume on this, like, maxed. What the hell? I promise not to forget you. Damn, that sounds like really quiet. Okay. I just turned it down some more. Dude, I don't know. Ah, here we go. TwitchCon theme song. San Diego, California. San Diego. Come on, Shirley. Fuck. I am perplexed right now. Like, I don't understand how this went so wrong. But we're gonna lose. It's over. It's all over. Unless? Well, no, because then that's still going to be in the way. Urgh. Oh, oh, that was sick. Woo! That was awesome. I just like caught all the right fruits. I was like, okay, this is going to cause an explosion and all these fruits are going to pop off. And I was like, nah, not today. Except this is still like kind of fucked, but you know, it's less fucked than it was. I wasn't ready for it to be over though. It's over when I say it's over. That was insane. I actually kind of want to clip that one. That was probably the craziest watermelon combine I've ever done. Oh, 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 oh. Does your mama know you dance like that? Ooh, I'm nice with it. I'm gonna take a little swaggy sip for that. Whew. Oh. This is like that meme where people are like drinking alone at a party or whatever and they like, oh, they don't know that I, you know, blank blank blank. That's how I feel right now. Cuz it's like, man, they don't even know that I'm like one of the best Fruit Mountain players in the world. Like that's how I always feel at parties. It's like, man, they don't even know. And then I even said it in Foolish's Discord and they still don't, they weren't ready for it. That's why nobody replied. They're like, oh man, I don't even know if we're allowed to talk to him. But there is actually like another Doozer. Doozer is like their nickname or whatever. Or for Foolish watchers are like Doozers. I don't really remember the origin of that, but yeah, there's like somebody like number 5. So maybe I'm just not as cool as him. So they're like, oh, nope, sorry, you gotta be in the top 5 before we talk to you. But then I go and make plays that are just like insane, I tell you. And nobody knows. Except you guys. I might actually highlight this VOD just because it's been a fun stream. I like yapping about like TwitchCon and random chat stuff. And I've made some pretty sick plays, so. Like that. Honestly, that wasn't even that sick. That's just normal. For somebody else, they'd probably be like, whoa, that was so sick. But for me, you know, it's just another day. Just another day. Another day, another play. Let's see. I don't have too many songs left on this playlist. Actually, I have one more, so let's find another. Let's do the GTA vibes one, since that's how so many of us meant. Even though a lot of these songs aren't in GTA, it just gives me the same sort of. I mean, we'll start with this one. This one's in GTA 5. And then we shuffle. So we'll close it out with this. I guess that was the only other community that I kind of made friends in was there's a YouTuber TGG who does GTA Online videos. And I joined his Discord a really long time ago. That was back before I really even knew what Discord was. And I made some friends through GTA that way. But then everybody just started playing other games and yeah. But that's why I love this community, because everybody's just always playing games and different people with different groups, and then the groups kind of combine for like a collab episode or whatever you call it, or crossover episode, and then it's like really fun. And then there's like the big servers that we all kind of do. The fun never stops, and we'll never let it stop. Nobody's getting out. We're here for life. What, you think you're gonna go have a family and stop playing games? No, we're not gonna let you. You can have a family, but you can't stop playing games with us. It's in the contract. As soon as you're either gifted a sub to Crystal or sub to Crystal, it's in the fine print. Oh god, I gotta go soon. We can do this run though. It's getting that time of day. Lady. I should have gone in there. We can still do that. Just make sure we cover that. And then we do this. Bada bing, bada boom. This all combines nicely. And we're back in business. Fudge. There we go. Moonlight. Lady. Uh-oh. Speaking of like chat, I don't know. I'm just like circling back, but speaking of like getting into Discord and getting into chat and stuff, I saw that Waffle is actually going to be there Saturday. I really hope I'm able to meet Waffle because he is actually the first person I ever played a game with in chat. I just like randomly said like, hey, anybody want a Valo? And Waffle was like, I'll Valo. And that's where that was my introduction into chat. So hopefully he's down to meet. At least say hello. And he would just every round by a judge and try and sneak up on people and shotgun them from behind. It's some of my favorite memories. Back shots from Waffle, yep. No. That and his name was always blurred out in Golf with Friends. Because I guess Waffle Burger is like, you know, I'll let you do your own Googling, but apparently in some places it's like some sort of act or something. Well, there that goes. Did not mean to do that. Well, I think I'll probably call it there. Unfortunately. I just want to make sure I have like enough downtime and enough time to like pack and you know, get food and all that. So short stream today, but that's all right. Yeah, I appreciate all you a lot, and I hope to meet you all one day. Meet you again, some of you. You just searched what it was? Oh, yeah. I meant to say make sure you're in incognito mode as well. I actually don't even remember what it is, but it was a thing. But yeah, that was the first person I ever talked to or met in chat or chat. So you got your IRL stream tomorrow? I wish, sort of. I don't wish really, but it would be fun. I think this is like too much setup and stuff, too much to worry about. It involves fishing wire? Oh God, okay. I thought you meant IRL streaming, but then okay. Yeah, thanks Adar, thanks Larios, thanks R2, thanks Diger, Mita, everybody else that was here. Space, if you're still around. I miss hanging out with Space. Now I'm getting all nostalgic. What was I gonna do? Oh, we gotta raid somebody. Did we raid Hurry last time? Or was that 2 days ago? Because I don't think we've really had the chance to raid Hype. So I was thinking of raiding Mr. Hype. Just logging into your account and present. Yeah, but then it's like, I don't know, worrying about not showing faces and all that stuff just seems... Is Hype still going? It looks like he's still on a call with like 4 people. I don't know who he's playing with. I have everything on 160p at the moment, so... Okay, we'll raid Mr. Hype. We don't get to raid him too often. Search and filter Mr. Whoops underscore Hype. But yeah, he's playing some Dead by Daylight. So go ahead and say hello. Drop him a follow if you haven't already. But he's a good lad. All right, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Let's see, anything happened today? Not so much. That's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully like Wednesday or Thursday of next week, unless I get sick, and then I'll see you in October or something. I don't know. But yeah, I really appreciate you all, and I'm really looking forward to TwitchCon, and just kind of taking some time offline and having fun with some friends that I play with online all the time. And yeah, I'm really excited. So San Diego, here we come. California, here we come. And yeah, raid messages are there if you want. Check out everybody in Team Chat. And yeah, we got Spooktober coming up. I'm excited for that. Alan Wake 2 is loaded up, ready to go. Whew, lots of exciting stuff happening. It's overwhelming sometimes. It's like there's just too much happening. I shouldn't be this happy, you know? Anyways, take care, everybody. Thank you.